Dan Ives of Wedbush agrees. It's a buying opportunity. He says this: we're getting inbounds from investors asking us if this tech bull market is over. It's not in our view. This is just a white-knuckle moment in a multi-year bull run for tech stocks that needs hand-holding. Dan, I imagine you're going to give some hand-holding right now. Dan Ives of Wedbush joins us from Japan, of all places. Dan, let's talk about this a little bit more. Why do you think this is a buying opportunity, and what would convince you, sir, to change your mind?
Look, this is the biggest test that we've had clearly in this tech bull market. And I think in terms of what I would need to see to be less bullish, do we see fundamental breakdowns? Now, we didn't see it from earnings. We're not seeing it from our checks in Asia. We're not seeing it in terms of what the demand outlook looks over the next 6, 9, 12 months. And as long as that stays, that's why I believe it's a buying opportunity for the high-quality, large-cap names that we like to buy in these types of periods.
Dan, you're talking about product and services. You're in Asia. I want to know who's been buying the stock and what they've been leveraged to. How much of this tech trade was leveraged to what's been developing in dollar yen for much of the last year? How much do those two things have in common as they unwind before our eyes this morning?
Well, I think there's definitely, a lot in common. I think we're seeing that unwind today. I mean, look, here in Tokyo, clearly a lot of nerves, that we're seeing in this market, and we're going to see the ripple effect in tech. Now, in terms of what that means for tech stocks going forward, my view is that fundamentally, this is a once in a 40-year cycle in terms of where we see this AI revolution playing out. Now, obviously, these stocks are going to get crushed. When I look at names like Microsoft, you look at names like Oracle, NVIDIA, Palo Alto, of course, Apple, Tesla and others, for the high-quality names that I believe the thesis is there, you own them. And that sort of, and I would just say, in 24 years covering tech, these types of panic periods, the hand-holding, that's proven to ultimately be, I think, the right course for those types of names.
Dan, the lead-in to today, though, did see what some have categorized as a sentiment shift, that the bar has changed for these AI names, that you can't just promise that you're going to see monetization. You need to deliver. And that sentiment change has also been highlighted by someone like an Elliott Management saying that they don't believe in the hype of AI, that it's not going to be as successful that many people think. I know you believe in the fundamental story, but if the sentiment has changed, how challenging does that make it to just be a bull and hold on to it through this bumpy period?
Yeah, I mean, look, I'd say the conversations over the weekend and today, it's a lot more nerve-wracking than it was even 2 weeks ago. And I think going through that period, it's a sort of not just talk, it's walk, show me the results, show me the numbers. Now, look, those that did a ServiceNow, I'd say maybe Microsoft second half growth, Apple, and despite what we saw with Buffett over the weekend, I mean, those are names rewarded. But now this is going to be a prove me moment for tech. Next 6 to 9 months to show those results, because in this type of market, in this type of risk off, clearly investors are going to head for the elevators with any sort of sniff of bad news.
Well, then it's going to make a lot of people feel uncomfortable that they have to wait until the 28th of this month to hear from NVIDIA. Dan, just what is the bar for them?
I think the bar's actually come down a lot over the last few weeks. But I can tell you what I see here in Asia and what we've seen from a demand perspective, there's no change. I mean, demand has not been the issue. And as long as enterprises continue to line up for AI, and look, we saw Lisa Su and AMD where they're starting to gain more and more share on that front, then this story will stay well intact. But just like we saw with Microsoft going into these numbers, going into this NVIDIA print, I mean, this is going to be, probably one of the most watched prints probably in a decade relative to the nervousness that we're seeing in between these Fed meetings.